utilized out to a more aggressive degree. And with the heroes that they're picking, it does look like Tundra is kind of happier to give up space on the map to then have a massive timing. Like we will get Roshan with our timing rather than we'll get one good fight. I hope, like you guys said, that they do pick up a hero that can maybe get the Ags first, out goes for normal items, and Troll just ignored in the Ags game. But if they want to play for a big timing as well, it could also be you give the Troll the Ags, he now doesn't care about the track, the routes, and all the kind of smaller stuff in OG's lineup, and they have a big mid to unlock the towers potentially. But for sure, Tundra has... John?
No, is there still a big mid in the pool that 9 plays that has a great Ags? I mean, we saw him with the Mars previous game, like, and Mars Ags was amazing. Obviously, that was up against Visage, and I know that that's pretty unique, but maybe Mars Ags early on is pretty good here too?
Too early, it's not too great. You really need like the Deso for it to come online. It's based on your your right click.
It was also because there were so many units that he would play with.
Pango is still available. Oh, they go for Ricky.
Okay.
That's
the Skeeter, the Skeeter Riki?
The Skeeter
No,
Riki.
the 9 Riki. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same situation.
OG did this.
Riki into Invoker.
OG is the one that did this against Secret, and they actually won with it.
Yeah.
It is almost
Thompson's giggling. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna do what I did?" That's why. That's why you like giggle.
Seconds remaining.
Damn.
Right. That's nice. What did wait? Did
the strategy?
Oh, Seb,
did
like,
Thompson
no.
actually play against
no.
game?
What do we do, Kyle? Sorry.
When Thompson played Ricky against Secret that second game, was he actually playing against the Nisha Invoker that game as well? Oh, nice. I like that. That's a Seb Doom, by the way. Do we like that?
5 bounty? I can just look.
Yeah, it is. And a carry mid. Okay, so it's a bounty monkey safe lane against the Lion Alk.
Interesting.
The mid matchup's the one we got a key on. I mean,
sure.
Ags on 9 is game changing. We saw like the OG beat Secret with this hero against against the Invoker.
It's all down to does Thompson know how to beat the Ricky Invoker matchup after playing it himself?
Oh, yeah, I think you would. If you have played it yourself, surely you know the ins and outs then.
You'd hope so, but the thing is, like, the matchup might be so kind of favored to Ricky in the fact that you can't pressure him, you don't really have the right click damage to secure creeps. That doesn't matter if you're the world's best player against some random dude. You're gonna be able to kind of have issues in that lane. So for sure, mid matchup's key. OG, they have a really nice timing of play behind this Doom running into the map. A lot of team fight, a lot of skirmishing. Tundra, they scale beautifully. Again, this is gonna be such a close game. Can they utilize it out to how good it is meant to be?
I mean, I love it. I love that it's going to be a close game. I see Kyle's face, and it's like,
it's a wild day.
This
is beautiful.
I love it. Well, I think I'm just gonna leave you, Kyle, alone with OD Pixel. There's a lot to talk about here, and I think it's gonna be, regardless, it's gonna be a great game to watch. So enjoy, and yeah, have at it.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. OG versus Tundra. Hey, there we go. No, the stream had me. Carl didn't hear me. Carl, so this is OG versus Tundra. Please tell me, this game, do you expect we're going to see something stronger from OG from what we saw last game? Will this be a closer game?
I think so. I think it's got to be. Yeah. I just like the fact that they're kind of forced into this position to play with tempo. Like that's what's been missing. You know, that last game, OG, they couldn't make any plays whatsoever. Now you're just gonna have No Tail running in circles, the dire jungle, hunting couriers, Thompson, Invoker. If you're gonna go out, it should be with Thompson on Invoker. Like, that just means you got beat. But he will have a challenge. He showed 9 the way against Secret last week. See if he knows the inverse of that matchup.
So that scene is gonna be hopefully a fun one. Stuff come out, and so do you like this? The fact that they end with the Ricky, they have done it obviously in a game where there is a bounty hunter. Does Ricky not care about that too much? You know, you don't care about being tracked.
I think you're gonna care for sure, but I think you needed to get something that was a game-winning Agonins.
Okay.
And Ricky's in that category. And it's arguably the best matchup against Invoker that has that good axe.
.30 seconds to battle.
This win. lane setups. And sort of overall as well, did you like that Tundra sort of took the Alchemist away from OG and opened it themselves, and 33's playing it?
We'll see. I want to say yes, but so far, while the Alchemist in theory just has seemed kind of broken, I've not been a fan of it. Just feels very all in, and then the Alch has a bad game, and the game's 4-on-5. So certainly better as a 3 than a 4, but we'll see what happens. Seb did that cute little maneuver there. He's going to get a really early Devour bonus goal. Quite nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, gets them the spell on cooldown, and of course scouts the lanes out. As already 33 before he could even get to the lane, taking quite a heavy hit here from Notel and Saxa. Can they get the kill? They're diving the tower for it. Boundless strike, not enough, but they'll find this as they move in under the tower. OG with a brilliant way to set the lanes up. They get first blood, they get good information, they get the matchups they want.
And I don't think they know that Monkey King TP'd, so they might look to change the lanes. Nope. This is great for OG. They got exactly what they wanted, the Monkey against the Alchemist. This is why they held the lanes. And yeah, it's a try lane up top, but Seb is expecting this. He's gonna have a tough time, but he'll just spam Devour of cooldown once it's level 3. He should have some nice sustain. Then he can push out waves with Scorch.
See, Seb does from this lane already. Pull out on 2 of them. When they head in, they've got level 2 on Seb now. Play a bit more aggressive into the faces too. You're getting complete space to Seb. Too much now. Actually, Fiverr setting up onto him. Seb's actually going to end up going down. Part of my fault, but they get Seb, they get his courier. And Skeeter the one to get the kill as well, so the farm will continue for Skeeter, including some heroes on top of it.
No-Tail's gonna be, he's gonna spam Janata whenever he can, still a little bit of gold. I'm surprised to see once again an aggro tri-lane in this European region, but dual range support like this, typically more powerful.
Especially with the Troll, right? Troll's a great fighter in that.
And Doom, not quite the same, but there's the Scorched Earth. And are they killing No-Tail here?
Close. He's able to get away. So, yeah, we're really seeing the potential of these 3 heroes. You've got to be so careful in this top lane as OG. Whoever gets gone upon, you know, at the least, you're going to get very low in HP. They take a lot of damage from these.
But check out the bottom lane though. This is where mid one feels comfortable, and we can't get there yet. Top lane, constant brawling, but you know mid one is currently at 9 denies with 3 waves under tower. The CS is a little misleading. He's dominating this lane, and this is where mid one has looked his best when he is just super over leveled, over farmed, and he can just take over a game.
Dream Star. Definitely going to be the one to have the lane that's going to have that power top lane. OG are able to hit back and take down Biver. Before getting taken out. 2 having the Shadow Realm. Harder to target.
I'm watching mid. I mean, it's definitely going a little bit better for the Riki, but not as well as it did for Thompson when he was playing it. A bit of a CS or hill advantage rather for Thompson. Needs some extra creeps to last hit as well. Very close lane.
I like being able to fun lock the Thompson gonna have no struggle with the levels gained here in the mid lane. Spot him. We'll see what he does with this great setup of a lane in terms of items. Phase boots to Thompson route like later if we're gonna a Maelstrom and try and get some farm. Nine. Trying to make it to the haste rune. But Saxa and Thompson, they're going to lean in on him with the cold snap. He's going to jump over, but Thompson's already grabbed the haste rune, and with that, he can turn and get the kill with the help of Saxa.
Should have just let me have my structures.
This is already looking so much better for OG. The lanes are not total disasters. In fact, Thompson, that looks like he's going to grab another. Easy peasy.
Dives in past the tower, sets up a second kill here. Saxa being the one to pick them up, but already, I mean, they're dealing with this Riki mid very well. Thompson's going to have a great lead.
This actually already feels like it's out of control. Oh my god, no tail. There's the bounty versus Alp. Solo kills him. Top lane, Step found an Ice Ogre, so he's just walking into the lane with 8 regen and +5 armor with the slow additional. Mid lane is a disaster. Topson already has those 2 kills. Like this is great for OG.
What Tundra will make. That top lane is pretty much a no-go now with the amount of armor. Try.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
3-3 is going to the jungle.
He kind of has to. You can't lane against this monkey. Mid-1, he's got the phase boost. As soon as the phase boost are out, I mean, already before that it was hard, but once the phase boost is done, you have no place bottom lane in that. Jungle, no tail. He's going to be able to keep tabs on him. And take creeps and cause a huge amount of issues for 33 as he's just going to be able to run him down. Just never give him that piece that he needs to catch up.
Top lane, what?
Get up. The Shadow Realm hit. The salve will save him. He won't give up his life, but now he's going to have to stick around further. They do have another salve available from Fada. They'll be able to keep Skidder safe. That was close. He sort of stutter stepped and turned back in a little bit. Back over towards the mid lane. 9. Cold snap from Topson. 9 is going to try and jump and escape. No tail was in position up on the high ground, but Biver the lockdown No tail. Make sure he doesn't get that last touch onto 9. Will live, but 9 walk back to base. He's not quite 6. And Topson, he's about to hit 7. So a full level difference now between these mids.
And bottom, again, it's a 2-level difference there as well. And they're hunting now.
33, ready to dive in. They're going to have that extra punch here from No tail. TPs are heading over. Boundless strike. 33 doesn't stand a chance. 9 comes down to this bottom lane.
And Minson's like, okay, you want some?
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Pretty huge here. 6 minutes in. Everyone, a lot of tower hits. Get in on this. We'll see Topson again just diving past the tower. It's not a safe place for the supports to be if they show mid. Topson just being able to move in and combo them down.
Where was this OG last game? Like, how does this work? Liquid, crush OG. OG come and look like
we're going to be stuck in forever, Kyle. A never-ending loop between these 3 teams.
Like, we were memeing about it at the start, but this is just nuts.
Phenomenal here with the start so far in this game.
Okay, and it's a different style. 3-3, he's queued up a Necro book. But will not be the Ags, as we might have expected.
Okay. I mean, it's one of those farming items, right? As the Alchemist, you can get the item faster timing. And that's going to give you a lot of potential. Dust down to No tail. They'll find him sneaking around the jungle. By that. Fada. Turn to kill him. Quite able to get there.
Yeah. And you see this ward sentry combo that they place. It's a really nice adaptation. You don't see it very often because it's not much the bounty play, but you always want this vision and then a sentry on a choke point. You can actually see the bounty trying to play into your jungle. Topson, by the way, is killing the mid tower by himself at 8 minutes into the game.
Middle tower has fallen.
I mean, him and mid one have had flawless starts this game. You don't get a better start on this mid invoker. You don't get a better start on this solo lane monkey. These 2, they're ready to secure this win.
Oh yeah, and this is a different game for Skeeter. In that first game against OG, he was able to get like perseverance, just like ground loops. But now he's got phase. He's only level 5, and Seb has just kicked him out of the lane because he's afraid of that level 6 timing, where all of a sudden you're doomed in the face and ran at. And this draft so far, this Doom, this bounty, this has really worked out for OG. 3K gold lead, 9 minutes in. They don't even have track online yet. No tail courier.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
They might die for this. Biver and Fada, they're on the chase. Topson's sweeping over. There's going to be backup here for No tail. Topson's ready to help him out.
Radiant's
comes in, they're going to get away.
killed.
3 or 9 hit. Right, Skeeter's getting over, trying to see if he can find an opportunity to take down mid one. They're jumping in on him. Can they actually catch him? I don't think they can. Bramble's out. Mid one turns. the Boundless and Tundra, they can't chase this Monkey King anymore. Gonna be fine into the... And that's what...
That's 5 heroes.
5 heroes just running it. And the action down bottom. They will at least get no-tail. So a kill's a kill, but not necessarily the sort of kill that they were hoping for with that many resources over towards the bottom lane.
I mean, 5 heroes. They're gonna get 1 kill out of it, and a nice play by Seth is gonna get 1 bounty. Might get both up top.
Invisibility.
And it's like a reverse. It's like the first game, but now it's Tundra. You know, musical chairs. They take the place of OG this game, where I'm like they're just kind of lost. How do you make moves right now?
Thompson for the chance for a kill. There's a sentry down though from Tundra.
They're defending the world. Nice job by OG. They want to control this vision. Oh no, another courier casualty. I think that's 3.
Pretty much is in the last minute. Top lane, dust out, doom down, immediately onto 9. There's no telling Seb. They'll look to run down the Ricky. There's no help coming in. I mean, they know that there's no saving 9 here in this situation.
You have your stuff.
OG
still have to
getting
fight
these kills down bottom. Skeeter and Fada trying to find something in return, but they can't get anything.
I say, I don't blame the players, but Troll has not looked good today. It just feels like if you don't have that lane you can bully, you end up just hitting creeps one at a time until you're finally online. And OG gonna do their best to make sure that doesn't happen.
Very cool of you.
Pause just to let them stew in it a little bit. 4K, 11 minutes in. You look around at the items. Thompson already with the urn. Solar Crest next. He's going to buff up his Monkey King, who's about to finish Maelstrom. Look around the map. Lion, not quite 6. Norfata. Looks like the initiation doomed to be played by Seb. He's going for the Blink. Already has the War Stomp. I think that's a pretty nice choice here. As long as they get a good Tornado with the Willow, with the Doom follow-up, their team fight's nigh unstoppable until Tundra have a couple BKBs.
Tough for Tundra. They just kind of need more time, you know, the out to be able to offer his impact when it comes to building up items eventually, which I imagine is still going to be the case. I mean, with this Necro book build, are you really, is 33 going to farm up the level 3, or does he just get the level 1 and use that to help him work towards his next item?
I don't know, honestly. I've not seen this before. You know, I've joked about how I think every offlaner can buy Necro, but yeah, I figure if you first pick the Alchemist, that's not the one to do it, right? It's a cool concept. You know, you provide a lot of damage in minus armor. It boosts the damage of your Necro books, but it's just not, you know, you last picked a Riki. So if you last pick Riki, that means that they really like that against the Invoker as a matchup and a counter pick, even without the Ags. Or perhaps it's an adaptation because they recognize they're behind in the game, so they need to stabilize first, which is probably the case. You know, 3-3, he is top net worth. Consider on his team, that is, not on his team. He got crushed in lane. So this will, in theory, allow him to, you know, farm Ancients, maybe recover a bit quicker. And you realize that we won't have an opportunity to actually win a fight until like 20 minutes. That's when I'll get the Ags for my...
Sure. Yeah, I mean, so we actually see the action of him with what he's queued up. So the level 3 Necro book, then the drums, and the Blink Dagger. No signs of an early...
Very cool of you.
Oh, what's that up in the sky?
Courier.
What? No, it's not.
I mean, what is it? Of course it's a courier. Donkey.
That's so high. Wait, can we? How the hell does Bounty Hunter hit that from the ground?
No, well, I don't think that's a courier. I think that's probably a courier either respawning or a courier that's dying and it's on its way to courier heaven.
Oh.
You know what I mean? You know, when it dies, it goes up into the air, doesn't it? Or it's either the point where Valve just sort of parks the model when it's not in use.
I guess I think that's it, right? Wait, isn't that courier dead?
That's what I just said.
Yeah, but it's like it. Is that its ghost then?
No, it's on its way. This is courier purgatory. It's gonna find out where it's gonna go. It doesn't know yet. going to be stuck here for eternity to watch this game of Dota 2 forever, just like us, with these infinite tiebreakers, you know, as we love it. We are all the courier in this blessed moment. So here we go, No Tail. We've got a catch on him. Good. We've got the kill. I mean, No Tail tries to turn, but yeah, Nine will be able to get in the last hit. Down. Kill to be found for Nine. Of course, going for the defusal build to make the cap fight. Bottom. Thompson finding himself more action here with the help of Stacks. So sweep around.
Dire's middle tower is
Takes
under
down
attack.
Fodder, and now they're ready to look to get an aggressive hit underneath the tower. Mid1, he's heading straight over towards Skeeter. Skeeter trying to run. Skeeter, he's getting popped the ult. To buy him some time to fight back. But Mid1, he's more than ready to stand his ground, especially with the backup of Thompson coming in with a deafening blast.
Dire's middle
Skeeter
tower
goes
is
down.
under attack.
OG, they'll
Radiant's
be able
bottom
to take
tower
down
is under
the
attack.
tier 1 tower. Unlikely
come
we're
in
going to
handy.
Tundra try and throw anything else down there to hold them off.
And just to
Radiant
when
structures
Thompson
are
played this week,
fortified.
he had that upgraded Orb of Venom, Orb of Corruption. He didn't even have that on 9.
Tower is under attack.
It's a struggle. One blade of alacrity towards the defusal so far, but it's all OG right now. They're just all over the place on this map. No Tail controlling the couriers and the vision.
Dire are scanning.
And any opportunity
Radiant's
here for
bottom
Tundra
tower
to
is under
catch back
attack.
up.
Betwixt myself.
I guess I dig this from 3-3. You know, you are playing against a couple Invis heroes, and Necro
true.
3 is arguably like the best use of gold on the
Radiant's
patch right
bottom
now.
tower
It's
has
so
fallen.
strong. So he'll be a real threat, you know? It equalizes this game in some fashion, I suppose. So you tell.
Radiant's
Fiverr
middle tower is
gonna
under
play the
attack.
finger and he'll get the kill with the help of
Overzealous.
Fodder. They're able to burst through Saxa.
Dire's top tower
Shout
is
out
under
to Skeeter,
attack.
but Skeeter's got Fodder by his side. In fact, Skeeter and Fodder are turning. Seb turns up, backs off the bounty.
This is all without mid one though. He's got a Maelstrom, he's just farming away. And
Radiant's
OG,
bottom
you know,
tower
without
is
the
under
threat of
attack.
hard lockdown on Tundra, they don't really feel too threatened. And they're content to just, you know, poke and prod, buy some space.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Maelstrom
under
wants
attack.
to go for next. KB or go for something. He's going to get the Ags. This Ags Maelstrom's done in such good time if Tundra don't do something about him. And then I don't know if you're catching up, even when Skeeter has the Battle Fury, mid-one with the Ags Maelstrom is just going to be able to farm and fight so much stronger. Control it. It's not going to be an easy game for Tundra.
Not by any means. It really just feels like the previous game where somehow OG have farms that feels like their heroes are 5 to 10 minutes later in the game. And
Diving in. They are going to have the TP over from Viber. Thompson, he's able to click the Richie here with the Tornado. Make sure there's no escape for 9. They turn and take down Viber as well. Of course, with these being track kills, the money is going to roll in. Top lane. Skeeter. He's able to get it onto Toss-Up, but a great fear from Saxa. It's holding them back. It's stopping Skeeter from being able to close the gap with the battle chance. The spells fight against one another. Thompson doesn't even go down there. Tundra's best attempts to get in and dive upon the Invoker ends in failure. And Fodder, he's also going to get taken out in the river. OG, they really are showing us that, you know, after being beaten down in that first game we had in this round of tiebreakers, that they can do exactly the same to their opponents. 16-5, 7K lead. OG, they're back after a game of many of their fans probably wondering where were they.
yeah, I mean, not just their fans, man, the whole Dota community. Hell of a fear from Saxa there. It's the power of this combination. You know, you want to get this Invoker, doesn't work out, then suddenly you're CC'd, and then of course Invoker still got all his spells up.
Radiant's top tower is
Oh,
under attack.
Quite get the catch there this time. Is able to
Now-
jump away now. Step with the blink. Yeah,
Yep.
he's going to have the chase.
you've got real catch now,
Radiant's top
plus
tower
the
is under attack.
insane counter initiation and combo break team fight that comes out from Willow Invoker. And they're just dominating this map
Radiant
right now.
structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I once again, I'm trying to find a way for Tundra. Maybe it's out of the smoke. They have the Necro 3. They're going to deward a bit. but they have no defusal. And they don't have Battle Fury on Troll just yet. He's trying to farm it up bottom.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
What an ancient stuff.
No, they've been saving this for 3-3 for so long.
Ready to help clean it a little bit with a Maelstrom. Super fast, but that's an mana that's up for Tundra to interrupt. Do they really want to turn up and fight into this Invoker and Monkey King? I don't know. I might just have to watch this go. I mean, Piper trying to start something. Does get the stun opening onto Thompson, actually with the finger burst. They bring Thompson down low enough and they're able to take him. They are able to make the jump and get the kill. See if they can chase for more. 33 trying to run them down, but no tail. And mid-bot, they're out of there. Will manage to punish OG for taking the majority of those ancients.
Soxta had moved towards bottom. Don't know if he was hunting a solo kill or what, but he was well away from that team fight, as was Seb.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh, they found the tail.
Oh, they do. They hit him with a scan. They know that there's someone around.
Didn't pay off.
All right, a couple of kills here back the way of Tundra.
And the Battle Fury is up now. So, yeah, it's a huge lead for OG. Don't get me wrong. But they finally have these items that equalize the farming
Radiant's
speed.
middle
So
tower
3-3
is
is
under
online.
attack.
The Troll's going to actually start to be economically a threat. And OG, they're going to still need to keep connecting on kills and on rotation. So I'd love to see Seb use a Doom sometime soon. Also, the Blink reveal. He's got a War Stomp still. They're still definitely ahead. Also, Thompson just bought his own Necro. He's going to go for Necro 3 too. So I suppose just a true counter to the invisibility from Riki.
Skeeter, they found him, Seb. In with the jump, Doom drop down, Skeeter, no options.
Dire's structures
Play out of
are
here.
fortified.
Just farming under reward.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I could do
Dire's
this all
top
day.
tower
Mid-bot,
is under
he's got the
attack.
axe, he's got the Maelstrom, he's got an illusion root. They're ready to take rush. Skeeter down, 4 versus 5. Tundra
Dire's top tower
can't really do anything about this one. OG, they're going to hit this great Roshan timing. Level 15 to mid-bot. That Aegis, they're going to be very strong in the upcoming fight. But we'll scout it out. Cannot really afford to get in on this, as he's going to die for it. His efforts are standing close. He actually popped the ult immediately to an end.
Radiant's
He was
bottom
close
tower
though. If he
is
gets the
under
last
attack.
touch on the Roche, that's worth his death.
That's
But
true.
gotta give it a try. Thompson. Once again though, it's the levels, man. Skeeter is level 10. Mid one is level 15.
Same time. KB stuff for mid one. Once he has that, there's going to be very little things that are going to bother him in these fights. Troll and Skeeter, until he himself has the BKB. Of course, he did want to the S and Y first, and he can't afford to. He has to rush KB after this Battle Fury. Otherwise, he stands no
Dire's
chance in
middle
the fights.
tower is
There's
under
so much
attack.
disable and ways to kite him, trying to commit on someone with Battle Chant.
Hey, 9 has his defusal though. It took 19.5 minutes, but it is online, so he should start to be more of a threat. The trouble is, Thompson has this casual medallion for defensive purposes. I mean, he's 19 armor right now, but the Necro 3. I mean, that is just such an insane tool against the Riki.
Excellent.
And they're playing the game exactly as it needs to be done. Liquid did this to them in the first round of tiebreakers, where you just control the enemy tribe rush.
There we go.
More
Gonna lay
death.
down the ult, make sure that there's no interruptions here from Tundra. Of course, at a point of the game where they don't really need to save the Wukongs to get kills. They're that far ahead. Mid lane Thompson does get jumped upon though. The Terrorize comes in clutch. Straight back into the barrel. The Strut Step jumps in. Gets the Doom down onto Skeeter. Definitely blast. Bob Thompson comes out with the gun. There's going to be the time for Thompson to get out alive. Thompson will be saved. Mid-one moves it on to Fada, who brought back for this. Tracks her out from No-Tail. 33 and Fada having to run. Picking up a concoction. 33 is going to try and turn. Will manage to throw it out to Thompson, but not before Thompson gets off the tornado. Straight down into the brambles. Step jump forward as they surround 33. EMP down. 33 just chase done in position. As the out will go down. 22 to 7. 21 minutes in. The 13k lead for OG, and this it really is sort of night and day compared to what we saw from them last game.
Radiant's middle tower is
Top
under
leader.
attack.
Might have to pop the ult to just live it. And they're going to be able to stop him from being able to have the chance to press his up. They get him, burst through him. This one's looking to be pretty over. We're getting a few of these one-sided games today, Carl.
Oh, for sure. I don't know what it has been a long season, but I don't even know what to chalk it up to. Maybe it's the Alk first pick. Just stop first picking Alchemist. You know, 2 games in a row we see it, and 2 games in a row it gets dumpstered. Perhaps it's the fear of playing against it that leads teams to pick it up early. But if you're not going to utilize the Ags, I just don't know. If Purge was here, he would be very upset.
Down behind the tower. Balance from mid-one down onto 2 of them. They're trying to at least get up to them. Will manage to get him. Jump forward for Zeb. Put the BKB running down Butter. They get the curse ground stun onto Skeeter. Skeeter feared away. He'll be able to put the battle chance. But they've got the tools to guide him as they throw him up with the Yules. Skeeter will live. Lose a couple hits. 9 able to pick up some kills on the backlines. But towards mid-one. We can get him as well. Of course, still has the BKB and the Aegis. And does still have Seb by his side. Saxo as well, 33 trying to TP up, but the balance strikes up. Mid-one will quickly put a stop to that as 33 down yet again. 9 hiding in the trees. Be aware for now, so 9 will be able to stay out on the map.
Mid-one's such a beast, though. He had backpack dust, swapped it in just in case 9 peeked. In fact, they just saw him.
Oh, he hit 9 shows. He comes out, they immediately make moves over towards him. Board, 9's got another kill for mid-one. As his game continues to be flawless, 5-0-9.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's a completely different game style from OG. Like Comfort Hero for Thompson, who can actually hunt. It's similar to that game he played on the Ember Spirit. You know, he can hunt. Mid-one is ahead. Seb, you know, maybe not the greatest laning phase, but he survived and he can just kind of fill the gaps team needs. In this case, it was an initiator. Buys a quick drums, blink stuns galore. And Tundra, you know, I don't really know what you do at this point. Like, Riki with the Battle Fury Ags, sure, you'd be continuing to farm and progress, but Diffusal Rush, well, if you can't actually try to kill anybody, this hero just feels quite underwhelming. You don't farm. He's at 7k now with no tail is catching him.
Mid, they get the jump onto Skeeter, trying to push the waves out. Mid-one of Saxo instead to get in upon him. He has to put the battle trust, but he's being held in position by the Brambles into the Tornado. Skeeter, he'll go down again. 27-9. I'm pretty sure we had that exact score at some point in that last game between Liquid and OG. It's
under attack.
I mean, we've had a lot of Dota today, so it's just been a crazy day of Dota, and we're getting games like this. Can they turn it around though, Tundra? They are able to find Mid-one. And now that they've got to get as much out of this as they can.
Radiant's
A
bottom
little
tower
hesitant to
is
jump
under
out
attack.
further.
I thought he had Aegis the way he was playing. Then he just died. All right. Well, good stun lock. They 100-0 him.
That's something. Still, of course, 17k down. They can stop the pushes from OG like this, get time for the Riki and Troll to farm up. Maybe a shot for them to turn it. That's 9. He's out, he's going to find Saxo. Another kill for Tundra as they catch OG a little separated.
Gotta get your composure back a little bit, OG. You're still very strong, but certainly not a game over just yet. There are 3 pretty strong cores on the side of Tundra that will at some point scale up, and as we just witnessed there, Lion, especially with level 12 and Aether Lens, it's a lot of burst damage. Well, he was only 11 in this engagement. But yeah, he just dies.
And that's a lot of disable, a lot of chain stun, and no chance to get the BKB out in time. So no, mid-one going down, the stop. A little bit of breathing room for Tundra. But they stand together
Radiant's
one by
bottom
one.
tower is under attack.
little opportunity for OG to get sort of the kills with heroes slipping out alone. 9 closing in on the BKB, just a recipe away. With OG, they're back to business. They're out on the bottom lane. They take the tier 2. Start to prepare for pushing up towards the high ground once more. Mid one nearly having the full S and Y on top of the BKB, and Status should have a better chance of being able to get that BKB off if they jump in. Mid, Zeb tries to go in, but the cloud was already down. Not able to get the Doom off. Just hold back, reset.
Tough though. Still very difficult to actually leave the base if OG are continuing to control this top triangle. The ancient camp's no longer yours, so the bounty hunter factor as well makes it very difficult for any of these heroes to split push, especially since there's been an effectively hasted invoker that can chase, but they will smoke out. Unfortunately, Skeeter is tracked, so he won't be a part of this.
Wherever they go, no tail. Big boy, they make the jump, they take out the bounty hunter. That's going to put the BKB jump over the Skeeter, lay down the Doom onto the troll. Mid1 moving in as well, closing the gap onto the troll. They take out Skeeter, they'll move over towards Viver at the same time. Stacks and Topsa, they're chasing down 33, and they'll get the kill. Maybe the chemical rage, is it enough? 33 trying to get out of there. But no, he'll go down. 9 jumps over with the tricks of the trade, looking for Stacks, who jumps straight back out to dodge the tornado. As OG, they find 3, and they're able to get back on with the job here as they move up to the high ground. Fada, caught in a Wukong's command. Space will be there for OG to take the tier 3 mid. Shortly after the fortification will come to an end. Tundra, 4 heroes down. None with buyback, but of course still at this early stage. They're not dead for super long. They'll be back up in 20 seconds. But they won't be able to put up a fight for this mid set of racks. And maybe another with all the tier 2s already being taken out. Mid1 moves immediately down towards the bottom. Now look to take a second hero.
Especially with the alacrity spam. It's just Solar Crest alacrity onto this mid-1 Monkey King is just so much increased attack speed. And the bullwhip, like, let's go.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Spawn now starting to come in. Mid1 wants to stick around to get this melee rack. Gonna get ahead. They're able to jump in. Concoction to follow things up. They're trying to run it down. Skeeter's in with the battle chance, but again, he's then up into the air, wasting time on his ultimate. He's still moving in. They'll kite him up again. As Skeeter just can't lock onto a target right now. The fight's still too impossible for him without a BKB. 9 just jumps upon him, will buy back immediately. The boundless strike just cuts in half harder. As he'll call it, this one's over. They don't want to fight against this anymore. GG is called. OG will take this best of 1 against Tundra, and definitely a relief there for the lads on OG. You can see they're happy with this one. You know, it's got to always be good to especially when you're coming off the back of such a rough game, to just be able to dish it out as hard as you receive.
I mean, for sure. They're gonna need help once again. It's like they're saying, okay, Tundra, I know we just kicked your ass, but please, can you just go be Liquid again for us? And then that third time, things will be different.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, so far the story is it's the same book. It's the game 1, OG losing to Liquid, and now OG beating Tundra. I mean, we're in a loop, and we're 1 game